All right, y'all. At level one of our hotel, the MHA Shooting Hotel, we like to have little checkpoints along the way just to make sure that we're all set up for success at each level of the hotel, right? So here we are at level one. This is where you're going to begin your shot. So we have five different characteristics that we like to go by here at level one. And number one is the alignment. Okay. You need to get lined up. The target line, which is the line going through your shooting shoulder, your shooting hip, and your shooting toe. Okay. Notice that we didn't say line up your chest or your nose to the target. Maybe you've heard of 10 toes to the hoop before. That's not how we teach things. And the reason why we don't is because we don't have an arm growing out of the center of our chest. Okay. Our arm is growing out of the side of our body, right? It sounds a little ridiculous when you say it like that. But you would go ahead and turn your body just slightly. I'm a lefty, so I would line up my left shoulder, my left hip, and my left toe to the target. Okay, so that's the first thing is making sure that you're lined up. You can see Dame right here. You can't see the hoop, but you can tell that he is at a slight tilt. The second thing is hand placement. You want your full hand in the center of the ball for feel. Now you can see that his hand right here, Dame, is fully in the middle of the ball, but you can also tell that the ball is cockeyed just a little bit, but the hand is in the center of the ball. Okay, and it's the full hand. There's no gap. It's full hand for feel. The guide hand is on the side of the ball, and your fingers are going to wrap slightly in front. Okay, um, a lot of times this is a common mistake, especially with youth basketball players, is they get those hands too close together, and then it's just an awkward way of holding the basketball, and they don't have much control over it. So I'm not saying put your full hand in front of the basketball, but your fingers should start to wrap around the front so you can hold it firmly and comfortably in your hands. Okay, the third thing, your wrist should begin to load. Okay. And what does that mean? It means that you're going to slightly pull your wrist back to see some wrinkles. Now, don't pull it back so hard or so far that you are getting yourself into a tight, uncomfortable position. What we're trying to avoid here at level one is tension. We want to be relaxed. We want this to be a smooth process. So do not put yourself in an awkward position by pulling your wrist back too far. You just want to begin that process and begin to see those wrinkles in your wrist. Okay. The fourth thing, proud chest. You want to keep a proud, upright torso, no hunching over top of that basketball. Okay. And you can see, I always like to say, show the logo on your shirt. So you see Portland right here. Okay. He is showing proud the city of Portland right there. Okay. Don't hunch over. And the fifth thing, pull your hips back. Okay. I want you to pretend like you're sitting back into a chair. You're not going to sit fully into the chair. It's just the initial descent into a chair. So pull your hips back. The big mistake here is a lot of hoopers want to bend at the knees and their knees go in front of their toes. That's going to cause you to get too toesy with your shot and your heels start to come off the ground and then you have balance issues. Okay, you want to pull those hips back as if you are going to sit into a chair. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some level one examples right here. Okay, we have obviously Dame. We've already seen his picture. Let's go over here to Sabrina. Again, you can see Sabrina, she has the ball kind of at a slight tilt in her hand right here. I like where she has it. Level one is right around your belly button, your waistline right there. Okay, and you can see her hand placement. Fingers are going in front of the ball a little bit. Looks like full hand is there. Caitlin Clark, full hand in the middle of the basketball. She has it down around her belly button, getting ready to go up into her shot. Okay, and then we have Luka right here, again, about waist height. I really like this one with Luka because you can actually see the side angle of how he's sitting back into his shot and his knees aren't going in front of his toes. Okay, he's sitting back into that chair just slightly. Okay, now you can see all of them, besides Luca's, it does get a little bit away from his body. Most of them are pretty tight to the body, but again, not so tight that it's uncomfortable. Okay, guys, go ahead, test this out yourself. Make sure that you hit all 5 of those characteristics at level 1 and just practice holding the ball there at level 1. And we will have level 2 coming up for you soon. Let's get it.